Today, we're going to talk about balance, or equilibrium, or Christian Bale. Hello and welcome to Geek Devotions, a show from a couple devoted geeks devoted to letting people know that they are loved. I am Celeste, and this is your third episode of Dystopian Devotionals, and we are so excited to be doing this month. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check us out over on Twitch. We have a lot of cool stuff and more content growing by the day. Today, we are going to talk about Equilibrium. This is a movie that people either really like it or really hate it. In this world, they've created what they consider to be a utopian society. They've done away with war, they've done away with sadness, they've done away with everything that could possibly destroy the human race. And how have they done this? They've taken away emotions. They took away human emotions by a dose of medication every day that everyone is mandated to take. And if you don't take that medication and you start to feel, it's punishable by death. And a majority of the society goes along with this. They're like, hey, no more hate, no more war, no more pain or suffering. How is this a bad thing? Except without all those other things, you don't have love. You don't have joy. You don't have friendship. Not true friendship. This story follows a man, Christian Bale, who is the top #1 cleric. Clerics are kind of their law enforcement. And Christian Bale's position, main job, the main thing that he does is catch sense offense, which is what they call it when you stop taking your medications and you feel. The movie itself, you watch the progression of this top elitist cleric go from being a part of the machine and a part of the government that is giving these people this medication to leading a rebellion. Spoilers. 2002. I don't know if spoilers still count. But leading the rebellion against these things, against the emotionless and against the government control. At one point in the movie, they arrest a sex offender, and she asks him, "What is the point of your life? What do you do? Why do you do what you do? What's the point?" And that got me thinking. We do what we do here at Geek Devotions because we love people. We want people to know that they are loved. We don't want anyone to think that they are unloved, because it doesn't matter who you are. We love you because Christ loves us, and so we love you. The point that the movie was trying to get across is that life without love is pointless. Now, they were not talking about agape love. They were not talking about the type of love that we have for you devoted geek, but more of a romantic type love. Friendship type love. My question for you today is, do you have God's love? God loves you, but do you show that love to the point of where people know that you are His? We even find in 1 John 4:8 that it says that God is love. So if we have love, true love, then then we know God, because God is love and God loves us. In 1 Corinthians 13:1-2, it says, "If I speak with the tongues of men and angels, but have not love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, and know all mysteries, and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing." So we have, with this question of what is the point of life without love, we have these two spectrums. What is the point of life without God? But then as a Christian, what are we doing if we don't have love? What are we doing when we go to somebody and we tell them, hey, I really think he got this wrong. If we don't have love when we tell him this, then there's a big problem. We're gonna come off as something we're not. Good example, our friend Francisco Ruiz over at Retro Rewind podcast. Our relationship with him started with him correcting our grammar. Or spelling, one of the two. He's done both. But he did so in a way that was loving. He didn't know us. He just knew that he saw something and thought we might want to know about it. And he wasn't rude about it. He just went, hey, I don't know if you know this or did it on purpose, but there's this issue on your page. We were so thankful because he came to us in a loving manner and went, hey, you should fix this. And we did. We were so thankful because we didn't realize it. We didn't notice it. And out of that has blossomed a friendship. We love Paul and Francisco over at Retro. We love to talk to them. We love to watch their Twitch stream and listen to their podcasts. But had he come to us and it not been loving the way he said it, we would not have as good of a relationship with him. Think about these things when you approach people. We talked about, you and I, Devoted Geek, talked about self-control in the last devotion that I did. Showing love with what you do and being loving in how you do things is part of self-control. It's one of those things of you have to choose to be loving to people. Well, that is all for the devotion for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have time, go check out Equilibrium. It was a really interesting movie. I will warn you though, it is a slow build. It's not one to watch when you're tired. Don't forget that this is podcast week, and this week for our podcast, we're going to have some of our devoted Patreon geeks on and have them just talk about dystopian societies and talk about our favorite dystopian societies and talk about why we like it. And we're just going to talk, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to record it, and we're going to produce it for the masses so that everyone can be a part, even if you are not a devoted Patreon geek. That being said, if you would like to be a devoted Patreon geek, head on over to geekdevotions.com. There is a page that should lead you to Patreon, where you can become a monthly supporter and be a part of our cool podcasts. So, come join the club. Also, don't forget to check out our Extra Tuesday video. We had some devoted geeks who went to Sweet Roll Taco Place. It's ice cream tacos. It looks really good. I want some. I felt my blood sugar rising just looking at it. All that being said, stay devoted. Peace and love.